That was Kevin Conzit from Amalgamated Bank. You are listening to Stribling's New York. Happy Mother's Day. I'm your host, Rob Taub, on WORAM Radio 710 on your digital dial and iHeartMedia company. I am joined in the studio again by my producer, Tony Simone. And on the phone, we have no relation, Liz Taub, Elizabeth Taub. Liz, do you go by Liz or Elizabeth?
I go by Liz, Rob. Thanks for
Okay.
having
And
me.
I found we met via Twitter, as I have met so many amazing people on this show. And tell us a little bit about you and what you do rather than having me try to badly encapsulate it.
Absolutely, Rob. Thanks again for having me. What I do professionally is I work for the U.S. Business Leadership Network. We are a business-to-business network that helps business get better at including people with disabilities. My journey started when my sister was born with a physical disability, and I started really learning how to focus in on people's abilities. And when it came time professionally for me to start developing, I was working in Manhattan at the Center for Special Needs with young adults with emotional and cognitive disabilities, and realized just how much they brought to the workforce. And then, in turn, began working for Walgreens Corporate on their initiative to employ people with disabilities, where they found lower rates of absenteeism, lower rates of turnover, and that hiring people with disabilities really increased employee engagement. And now I, do what I did for Walgreens for many different companies.
And who were some of the people that you help, and what are the various disabilities that you're dealing with?
So we offer signature programs that help business get better, and disability encompasses mental, emotional, physical, any type of impairment to getting the job done. And we work with every different type of company, really from Walgreens to Microsoft to Northrop Grumman Corporation, and everything in between.
That's great work that you're doing. Do you have a team that works with you?
We do. We're a team of 15. I'm blessed to work with the best team out there.
That's great.
What is your background before this, and what did you study and major in, and where did you go to college? Where are you from?
I grew up in New York, and I went to NYU undergrad, and then got my master's in social work at NYU as well. And this is my passion. I'm living my passion. My
cousin Stephen Taub is a social worker. He's out in Staten Island, and so I'm going to make sure that he listens to this. And I don't even know where he went to school. I can't remember where I went to school.
Excellent. We can have a fake family reunion.
Yes. It could be
the
Taub
related
family picnic. No, I believe that maybe I'm distantly related to your husband, who I first found on Twitter, and then I followed you and you followed me, and we shared a couple of messages back and forth, and that's one of the things that I'm always promoting on this show. We've had a guest on here recently who is a professor at Cambridge in England, and he didn't jet over here just to be on the show, but we met via Twitter. And so now, how can people find you on Twitter if they want to follow you, and what about a website as well?
Sure. My Twitter handle is @LizTaub. And if you want a website, please visit usbln.org. That's usbln.org.
Well, you're really doing great work, Liz, and I thank you so much for joining us. And we are broadcasting on Mother's Day, so I'm going to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day, and all of us kids. We're all lucky to have moms that brought us here. So thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you or have you join us again soon.
Thanks, Rob.